Ladies and gentlemen, we now proceed to a defining moment of AEBF 25, the Document Exchange and Memorandum of Understanding ceremony, which celebrates strategic collaborations and future partnerships that will guide ASEAN's energy transition. These agreements represent not only institutional commitment, but a shared regional vision towards sustainability, innovation, and long-term resilience. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to represent AEBF, allow me to invite on stage once again Dato Engineer Technologist Razib Daud, Executive Director of the ASEAN ACE. And as Dato Razib takes the stage in the first seat to begin, it is my honor to invite Her Excellency Ambassador Helen Fazli, Ambassador of the United Kingdom to ASEAN, to witness the document exchange for the ASEAN UK Green Transition Fund. For this first ceremony, it marks the cooperation between ASEAN and the UK as an ASEAN dialogue partner. This ceremony marks a cooperation under the ASEAN UK Green Transition Fund, or GTF, which supports the ASEAN green transition in many different pillars, including for the ASEAN Energy Corporation. Please, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And thank you to Her Excellency Helen Fazli, the Ambassador of the United Kingdom to ASEAN. Kindly take your seats. Once again, I would like to kindly ask Dato Razib to remain on stage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, next, I will invite for an MOU signing ceremony between the Centre and the University Technical Malaysia Malacca, or UTEM, to mark an academic and research cooperation between the two. Please welcome Professor Dr. Technologist Dr. Masila binti Kamal Rudin, Vice Chancellor of UTEM. All right, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to ACE and University Technical Malaysia Malacca. All right, we'd like to invite Dato Razib and Professor Dr. Masila to pose in front of the table for another photo session. All right, thank you, Professor Dr. Technologist Dr. Masila, for that event. And Dato, please remain on stage. The next signing mark a strategic partnership between the Centre and a business alliance, voicing the view of the European businesses in ASEAN. As ASEAN embarks on a new chapter of its energy cooperation towards a sustainable and secured energy future, cooperation with businesses will be key in facilitating more investment and cooperation for the future of our region. Please welcome Mr. Chris Humphrey, the Executive Director of the EU ASEAN Business Council. All right, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to ACE and EUABC for this collaboration. Thank you, Mr. Chris Humphrey. Please kindly take your seats once again. Dato, please remain on stage. And next, ladies and gentlemen, the next one is a strategic cooperation between the Centre with another alliance who supports sustainable coal transition and use, an important ally to support the endorsed Clean Coal Transformation Programme area under the APAEC 2026 to 2030. This partnership chart ways to support ASEAN in the journey of energy security, sustainability and cooperation. I would like to invite Ms. Michelle Manouk, CEO of Future Coal, for an MOU signing ceremony between ACE and Future Coal. This will be an extension of the previous cooperation signed in 2020. All right, once again, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to ACE and Future Coal. All right, thank you to Ms. Michelle Manouk, the CEO of Future Coal, for joining us on stage. Please remain, Dato. And next, ladies and gentlemen, I would now invite an MOU signing ceremony between ACE and one of the largest integrated power companies in India, charting ways to support strategic works for the ASEAN energy transition. I'd like to invite Mr. Jai Kumar Srinivasan, the Director of Finance, NTPC Limited, for the signing with the ACE Executive Director. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Jai Kumar. All right, congratulations to ACE and NTPC Limited India for signing that MOU. All right, thank you so much to Mr. Jai Kumar Srinivasan, the Director of NTPC Limited India, for joining us on stage. Kindly take your seat, and Dato, please remain on stage right now. Please remain on stage, Dato. We have another part, which is the document exchange. But for this, we'd like to kindly ask our ushers to proceed with the removal of the tables and the chairs. While this happens, we have our Dato gracing the stage handsomely right now. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we will now witness the first Memorandum of Understanding signing ceremony. It is a document exchange by UEM Lestra Berhad. Before we proceed, we'd like to invite Dato Razib to please kindly take your seats once again. I was told to invite you to please take your seats because we want to have a bit of time to introduce this part, which is the document exchange once again by UEM Lestra Berhad. This MOU is titled Memorandum of Understanding between UEM Lestra and reputable project delivery partners for the advancement of solar projects under the Corporate Renewable Energy Supply Scheme, or CRESS, marks a significant step forward in strengthening collaborations within the renewable energy sector. Under this MOU, UEM Lestra Berhad will establish a collaborative framework with 3 distinguished engineering, procurement, construction and commissioning EPCC companies for the development of solar farm projects under the CRESS initiative. Representing UEM Lestra Berhad is Mr. Harman Faiz Habib Muhammad, the Chief Executive Officer of UEM Lestra Berhad. With this, once again, I'd like to invite Dato Razib on stage for the document exchange. No, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, not Dato Razib to kindly take your seats. Sorry for this. A bit of adjustment right now. We'd like to invite Mr. Harman Faiz to grace the stage right now. And to join Mr. Harman Faiz is Mr. Ko Chuan Chen, Group Chief Executive Officer and Executive Director of Plus Energy Sendirian Berhad. Please welcome Mr. Ko Chuan Chen. All right, please pose for the camera, Mr. Harman and Mr. Ko Chuan Chen. All right, please do remain on stage. Next, we'd like to invite Mr. Choi Jun Sian, Managing Director of JS Solar Sendirian Berhad. All right, once again, last but not least, Mr. Lee Seng Chi, Founder and Chief Executive Officer of Founder Energy Sendirian Berhad. Right, let's pose for the camera all together. Right, congratulations once again to UEM Lestra Berhad. Mr. Harman, please remain on stage. Thank you, Mr. Ko, Mr. Chai, and Mr. Lee. All right, thank you so much. We'll have Mr. Harman remain on stage right now for the next part. We will now proceed with the next Memorandum of Understanding signing ceremony by once again UEM Lestra Berhad. This MOU is titled Memorandum of Understanding between UEM Lestra and NR Engineering Company Limited for strategic collaboration and enhancing CRESS grid readiness and reliability. The objective of this partnership is to strengthen collaboration between UEM Lestra Berhad and NR Engineering Company Limited in providing technical support to address grid connection and integration challenges, a crucial step towards ensuring the success and reliability of CRESS. Representing UEM Lestra Berhad is none other than Mr. Harman, who's already on stage, and joining him will be NR Engineering Company Limited is Mr. Jason Liu Chwai. A round of applause for Mr. Jason. Congratulations. All right, another video before we finally conclude this part. Congratulations to UEM Lestra Berhad and NR Engineering Company Limited. Thank you, Mr. Harman and Mr. Jason. Kindly take your seats. All right, ladies and gentlemen. With this, we conclude the document exchange and Memorandum of Understanding ceremony of AEBF 25. These partnerships reaffirm ASEAN's commitment to collaboration, capacity building, and a resilient energy future. We now prepare to transition into the AEBF closing ceremony, where we will hear final reflections and witness the symbolic passing of host nation responsibilities. Hang in there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll proceed very shortly with the closing ceremony. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to once again celebrate strategic collaboration and future partnership that will guide ASEAN's energy transition, we'd like to invite on stage once again Dato Engineer Technologist Razib Daud, Executive Director of the ASEAN Centre for Energy. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we also invite Engineer Mohammed Firoz Asnan, FASC, CEO and President of University Technology Petronas. What you will witness in just a few seconds is an MOU signing ceremony between the Centre and UTP to mark an academic and research cooperation between the two. I can see how everyone is feeling a bit nervous for this. What a quiet room we are in. But nonetheless, we are witnessing this document exchange. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for ACE and University Technology Petronas, or UTP. All right, there we have it. Congratulations once again to UTP and ACE. Thank you so much to CEO and President of UTP, Engineer Mohammed Firoz Asnan, for gracing us on stage, and also Executive Director of ACE. Thank you, Dato Razib, for gracing us on stage just now.